Hi, my name is Deanne Hermes, and I will be walking you through some different tutorials in this course on how to use the tools we use in Monroe School District for you as a substitute teacher. So the first one in this module is going to be how to use Zoom. And so you probably have used it before, but just in case, I'm just going to give you a few little tips on Zoom. So in a Zoom meeting, there's several ways that they're created. So if you're in a calendar, so I have my calendar open right here, and I can create a Zoom meeting just by creating a calendar event, and then I just click on make it a Zoom meeting, and it generates, down here you'll see it generates see if you can see that. It will generate, there we go. It will generate a link, and this is the link to your Zoom meeting. There are other ways to do it in Canvas. Students oftentimes will have a Zoom link, and this will be found in their calendar. So a lot of times teachers, especially in secondary, they might create an event. And so, sorry, my Wi-Fi is going a little slow. And so the students will come out to their calendar and they will see a Zoom link that's already been created. And so they will join within Canvas by clicking on that link. The other way you can do Zoom is by going out to zoom.us. And I want to bring your attention to this site as well, because there's some features in here that you're going to want to take advantage of as a substitute teacher. So when you come out to zoom.us, you're going to click sign in. And once you have signed in, you're going to want to go down here to sign in with Google. That's really important. And that's going to connect your account, your Monroe School District account. So your email account should be connected. At this point, you should be able to come in here and you should see yourself already registered. Every 24 hours, we go in and make sure that everyone's updated in Zoom. And so the first time that when you first get your email address for the district, it should automatically populate this within 24 hours. Okay, so you're out here, and this is the main Zoom site. So if you want to know more about Zoom, there's a lot of different things you can do here. You can click on Get Training, and you can go a lot deeper than what I'm going to share with you in this 1-hour course. But that's where you could find some different things right there. You can also click Join a Meeting, and this would be a way you could do that. Or if you want to host a meeting, this would be a place where you could create your own video link. Now, as a substitute, you won't be creating your own links. Your substitute, the teacher, will be probably sharing a link with you where you will have been made an alternative host, which means you should be able to start the meetings with students, etc. Okay, so that was just a couple of things that I wanted to share with you when you are out here in Zoom. Now, I had showed you over here that if you get a link, and so you're the teacher of your course that you're substituting for will probably send you this link. What you're going to want to do is just go ahead and paste that link right into a new tab. And you're going to go ahead and open Zoom. Now, depending what device you're using, you might be asked to start a video, or to start by downloading an app or something like that. So however you want to do that. And all right, so I'm not going to do this very long because my computer obviously needs to be restarted. But let me share with you a couple of things. Once you open the Zoom meeting, your tools are going to be found along the bottom. And as a substitute, we ask that you not record, because then we get into all these issues with having to find a place to store these and things like that. So please don't record your meetings as a substitute. But you will, right here in the participants button, you're going to click on this, and in your participants, and this will bring up for you an open screen on the right, and you will start seeing a list of students. It's really important, especially when you don't know the student names, that you're comparing the student names, the roster that you have with these students in here, and then you will go ahead and let them in. And there will be a button over here that says admit. And so you'll go ahead and let your let the students in once you double check and make sure that they're on the roster. So be really careful about that, because we have had some Zoom bombings, and so we just want to be cautious on that end, that we're making sure the students that come in are students in the class. Okay, a couple other things, and then I know the rest of this class is going to share with you how to do these other things. Your students come in at the bottom, you're going to see here more. This is where you can change a couple of settings. Once the meeting has started, you've let all the students in, I strongly suggest locking the meeting, and that way someone can't come into your meeting unannounced. They shouldn't be able to anyway, but we have some students and adults out there who are pretty high-techy. Okay, do not allow students to rename themselves. So you can look at these, but we just want to keep it as locked down as possible, just to help you make that a little bit easier. You can mute all students right here. They should come in already muted, but if for some reason there's an issue, mute all students. And the other feature that you're going to want to probably know about, if you click on security, this is going to share with you a couple of things. You'll see the lock meeting again. Allow participants to chat. This shouldn't be on. This is kind of my adult Zoom meeting features, so that shouldn't be on. If you want students to be able to unmute themselves, that's a good idea if you're going to have interaction. Don't ever let them rename themselves. We've had lots of issues with that. So those are just some different features with Zoom. And some of the settings you're going to run across, and how you kind of start a meeting and things like that. So the rest of the tutorials will walk you through how to use Zoom, and probably give you far more information about Zoom than you have ever wanted to know. But remember, you can go out to zoom.us to get even more training, or if you need questions answered, things like that. All right, thanks so much, and I will see you in the next tutorial.